Hi, I'm James.
And I'm Emmy.
And welcome back to the Bestiary, Monster Manual A through Z. What are we talking about today?
Today, we're talking about the Bulette.
The Bulette. Less French than it sounds. The land shark is its nickname, I suppose. A burrowing monstrosity, a large creature, challenge rating 5, so nothing to sniff at if you're especially below level 5. What immediately strikes you? I mean, okay, let's start with the art. What's the first thing that jumps out at you here?
Oh, the mouth.
The mouth. And literally jumps out at you, I suppose, is the operative term.
Yeah, this guy's got a heck of a jump. But yeah, looking at this art, I know down below it talks a little bit about how these are a monstrosity. They are probably an arcane creation. It's theorized that they're probably some combination of like turtle, or armadillo, and demonic ichor, I believe is how it's said. But you can really see that in the art, the way it's shaped and formed. That doesn't seem like a horrible theory at all.
Oh yeah, I mean, this doesn't look like a thing that's meant to exist in nature. And the arcane creation aspect is something that I find quite interesting, because yeah, it does look like it is a fusion of a couple of different, at least, ideas of creatures, if not the creatures themselves, if that makes sense. And a thing that fascinates me about this with relation to... Oh shit, I moved the thing. And the thing that fascinates me about these guys with relation to the arcane nature of them is they are obsessed with eating, but will not consume, or rather have a particular dislike for, elf and dwarf flesh, which makes me think, what's up with that? Like, is there something in what made these things that turned them off of that, or what?
Was this designed to go eat off some human invaders or something, intruding on an elf's forest or something of that nature?
Yeah.
Who's to say? Yeah, I know it's one of the quirkier things here in the description is that it will kill elves and dwarves, but it usually won't eat them. It just might numb up on it by accident and realize, oh, this tastes gross. Which is funny and odd considering that it's just a thing that eats.
Yeah, and with its tremor sense as well, I'm kind of picturing a party of maybe, level 3s. You're out adventuring, trying to make a name for yourselves. Oh, we've heard there's a burrowing monster in the area. You're out in an open field. This thing is beneath you. You don't know it's there, but it knows you're there. And without warning, it can just come exploding up out of the ground. This thing can leap 15 feet from standing, and 30 feet if it's got a long jump behind it as well. And if it lands on top of you, it's going to crush you, try and eat you. Like, it's no joke. And be thankful that you're typically only going to find one of these at a time.
That's another hilarious thing that's in this description, is it goes into a little bit of detail about Bulette life. It talks about how there's probably only one in an area, but they move, they keep themselves active, they don't have a lair, but going back to there's only one in an area, that's because they will even hunt and eat each other. And after mating, the male is usually consumed. So if you do see two of these in the same room, maybe just leave.
As a man, I'm offended.
The Bulette mating rituals offend you deeply in your core.
Yeah, you can tell I'm completely serious.
Of all of the things. All of the things in this world.
Hey! I pick this particular lack of hill to stand on and die on.
You know, if the Bulette's there, you probably will. Thank you so much for joining us this week on The Bestiary. Have you ever been nommed upon by a Bulette? Tell us the story down in the comments below. We'd really love to talk to you about it. And while you're there, give this video a like and hit the bell icon. It really does help us out. Click here to watch more videos, and click here to subscribe. And join us next week when we'll be talking about bullywugs.